The truth about white men in America. Let's get right into it.
White man, fight back! 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 White man, fight back!
Fight back what? What are they fighting?
White man, fight back!
White men actually think they losing the country. To who? White men trying to overthrow the government that they run.
So as we all know by now, Charlie Kirk got put on a shirt. He up out of here. And in response to that, there has been a lot of protests going around America. Young white men are tired and they're fighting back. They are done being oppressed. Who's oppressing y'all? Now, maybe, just maybe, I could understand these protests if the shooter of Charlie Kirk was an immigrant, a black person, you know, somebody that's not white. But the person that took him out was a far-right, white, young man, bro. I'm talking about the exact thing that Charlie Kirk stood for. Now, there has been a lot of debate surrounding if he was a Republican or he was a Democrat, but none of that matters. He was a young white man. White people in America get so much grace because they're never a monolith. If somebody does something bad, they're so quick to put them in subgroups, but reverse it and say a black person does something. Oh, black fatigue. Oh, this and that. No one puts into question if he was a Democrat, if he was a Republican, if he was trans, if he was gay. None of that. They're just black, bro. So why do we have to do that for white people, huh? Now, my first talking point today about young white men in this generation, I'm going to talk about how they are extremely lonely and have this weird infatuation with saving the white race.
Race mixing was illegal up until 2002. You're going to give up 50,000 years of evolution if you mix up with this dude. No, you realize that race mix, it's going to give up 50,000 years of your evolution, right? Literally, you're just throwing down your genetic line.
Bro, he is sick, bro. This nigga still think we back to in the 1600s. I don't even think they did that back then, did they? I don't know, bro, but this nigga is... he has a... Talk about not being able to adapt. Come on, bro. This is crazy, bro. We're in 2025. This nigga is acting like it's fucking the 1100s or some shit like that, bro. He's tweaking. You know how many mixed breeds are alive right now? It's too late, bro. You can't stop it. What do they call it when they like mixed race? I forgot what it was called when like a white person and a black person have a baby. I forgot what it was called.
Pretty much, you're just LARPing. You're LARPing as a European in America.
I think having a black son would still totally be normal.
But let's say you were the last person who could have children in your bloodline. You would throw away 10,000 years of like pure blood for that?
Yeah, I think all blood is pure. You're being weird.
I just think about how miserable.
Yeah, he's being weird as fuck. I ain't gonna lie, that shit is weird, bro. You can't lie.
And weird you gotta be to go up to a random person on the street and say, hey, race mixing is bad. Now I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Me personally, I love black women. My soon-to-be wife is a black woman. Now on the other hand, if you decide to dibble and dabble in other races, that's you. My only problem is that you do not have to down the other race to bring up another one. In today's day and age, black men get with white women and start bashing black women, and also black women get with white men and start bashing black men. That's a no-no.
That's a no-no. You supposed to do that shit because you want to, not because you don't like so-and-so. That don't make no sense. It's self-hatred. It's weird.
Now, what seems to anger them the most is seeing a black woman with a white man. So we're on Twitter right now and it says, I'm beyond excited to be a mom. This picture is very self-explanatory. They're an interracial couple and they're expecting a baby. But like I stated, white men hate to see this coming. First comment, someone said, never bet on black. It's a photo of a white woman with a bruised eye and a black baby sitting on her lap. This ended up getting 15,000 likes. Like, bro, what the Here goes another meme they dropped in the comments, basically insinuating that she's going to be a single mom because she, you know, chose a black man. 14,000 likes. Imagine carrying a fetus for 9 months just to end up seeing one of these creatures and then realize that you have to live with this thing for the next 18 plus years. Nightmare. And it's a photo of mixed babies. Like,
what the fuck is wrong with people, bro? That's crazy. These babies didn't do anything to nobody, bro. And you calling it a thing? They take it that far? Damn. I didn't know. I always knew racism is like horrible, but like they take it that far on babies too? Wow. Wow.
With this thing for the next 18 plus years. Nightmare. And it's a photo of mixed babies. Like, the crazy thing about this, y'all, is that nobody's forcing these white women to talk to non-white men. And just to use black men as a reference, we make up only 6% of the US population. White women, on the other hand, make up 30%. So if these women are willingly choosing to date the minority, something is wrong with y'all.
Breaking tonight, a North Carolina man who allegedly vowed to shoot up black preschoolers has been caught by the FBI.
The suspect is 25-year-old Zachary Newell. Allegedly said he wanted to injure 20 black children, among other violent and racist threats, in a comment on YouTube.
Now learned the man who police say shot and 3 people in Mount Washington this past weekend has also now died. So 2 of the victims were sisters.
A man sits in jail accused of strangling a woman and slashing her throat. 42-year-old Joshua Anzalone is charged with attempted second-degree murder.
Investigators say.
What is wrong with these people, bro? Damn. This is crazy, bro. My kids ain't going to public school though. Thankfully for me, bro. I'm so grateful that I'm so like, you know what I'm saying? I know that they don't need that shit. They don't need public school, bro. Not gonna lie. We're gonna have so much other shit to do and learn, you know what I'm saying? Focus on other than this bullshit, bro. Can't lie.
He attacked the woman yesterday around 4:30 p.m. at the Royal Inn on North Market Street. She was rushed to the hospital where she remains in critical condition.
Investigators say 16-year-old Desmond Hawley, who was a student at Evergreen High School, was radicalized through an extreme network, but they wouldn't go into detail. Hawley died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound after he allegedly shot and wounded 2 of his classmates. At last check, they are still in the hospital. Their names, though, have not been released.
All of those news stories took place in August of 2025. And I could find countless more, bro. You see, in America, they love to demonize black people. We're violent, we're angry, we're this, we're that. But white people do the exact same thing on much higher rates. But I say this all the time. If you control the media, you control the narrative.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If you don't like when people generalize, like, say you're black and you don't like when people say, all black people are bad just because this one black person did something, you shouldn't do it to them. I don't believe in tit for tat and all that other shit. You supposed to be you, bro. Like, don't change who you are because they are being away. You know what I'm saying? Continue being a respectful person that you are. You know what I'm saying? But look, I ain't gonna lie. You're supposed to say those white people, but the ones who are being racist are the ones that we are talking about. Because not all white people are racist, bro. Can't lie. Can't lie. Not all of them are. A lot of them are agreeing with us and are on our side. So we ain't supposed to just like shut them out. You feel me? Don't shut them out. Because they don't agree with what their people got going on. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of peaceful white people out there, bro. No bull. So we ain't supposed to just like, you know what I'm saying, generalize and say all white people are bad. A lot of them are, but not all of them. All right? Yeah, good.
Crazy thing about it, y'all, is that you'll never see these big conservative YouTube pages do videos on these stories. They think that putting down black people will make them closer to white men, when in actuality, white men will never see you as equal. Now this man right here.
Yeah, that's lame, bro. If you trying to like bring down black people for white people to like you, bro, that's crazy. That's insane. That's insane. Cause not even like you gonna get the wrong type of white people on your side anyway. You want the racist ones to fuck with you, bro? That's crazy. The niggas who shooting the schools? Come on, bro. You don't want that. You don't want that.
Here is George Lincoln Rockwell, the founder of the American Nazi Party. Now this man despised anything that wasn't a white Christian man. But guess what? Take a look at this photo of him sitting at a Malcolm X speech. So Malcolm X's mentor was Elijah Muhammad. So Elijah Muhammad and George Rockwell actually came on agreements to things. They both believed that blacks and whites cannot live together. And guess what? George actually donated to Elijah Muhammad and his foundation. Now, me bringing this up is just to simply show you that a racist will respect you more if you can stand on your principles. If you're not white, why kiss up to them? Yeah, you can talk down. It's not going to do anything. You're still not white. You get what I'm saying? Nobody likes a bootlicker.
Bro, like we were talking about earlier, the projecting. White people didn't even consider us human, 3/5 human. That was never our problem. Our main problem is why we considered them human in the first place. If anybody 3/5, look at that behavior. Who eat people? Who would feed a baby to an alligator? Who would do that? Who would exterminate buffaloes just so people wouldn't have nothing to eat, wouldn't have a source of food, just to punish people? Who would give people disease-ridden blankets? Who would do this?
Ew, what the fuck was that picture, bro? I don't like shit like that, the bumpy shit. Let's just move on. Let's not talk about this. I don't even know why I talked about it. Should just let it pass through. Because that was crazy, bro. I'm not itchy. I'm not... If I would have stared at that shit a little longer, bro, I would have got itchy, bro. That's crazy. I'm not gonna cap.
Who would create black codes? If you walking along the train line, you going to prison. Vagrancy laws. Same thing they doing now.
Yeah, bro, that shit horrible, bro. Them type of white people, bro. But, like, I don't run into them, bro. I never ran into them in my life. That don't make me a conservative or none of that. I don't... Bro, if you don't fuck with me, I don't care. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say what I want to say. I'm gonna be who I want to be. Don't give a fuck if my black people don't like me or if white people don't like me. I don't give a fuck who like me or don't like me. I don't care. Because I love myself. That's all that matters. So, I can give any fucks. Not gonna lie. But, same time, bro, like, that shit crazy, bro. Them type of white people, I can't fuck with them niggas, bro. Shit crazy. I never ran into them, but a lot of people have, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? But that shit crazy, bro. Shit is insane. Babies don't deserve that shit at all. The ones who hurt babies, worst kind of people, bro. Worst kind of people.
Our issue isn't our humanity. Our issue is trying to prove our humanity to people who don't behave in a humane way.
First and foremost, big shout out to Deontay Cal. Make sure y'all check out his YouTube channel, man, the Grits and Egg Podcast. He be dropping a lot of gems. But this brother summed it up perfectly. Like I always state, everyone, especially Americans, love to demonize black people. And they love to bring up things such as pattern recognition and usual suspect, as if white people, white men specifically, have a heinous track record. And I just want to bring up the hypocrisy of this whole Charlie Kirk situation. People are actually losing their jobs because they're speaking out or making jokes about his death. But where was this outrage when it was for Trayvon Martin? Yeah, you remember the Trayvon challenge where you had white men, white teenagers specifically, putting on a hoodie, getting an iced tea and some Skittles and playing dead on the ground. Like, what type of demonic? How is this funny? This shit is demonic.
Trayvon Martin is that kid who was walking and got killed. I heard something about a kid, a black kid who had a hoodie on, walking around. And also, I heard, like, the reason why we couldn't wear hoodies in school is because of him, too. I think. I don't know. I think so, though. That's crazy, bro. People were actually, they were imitating that. So, niggas just been fucked up. Because the quality in that picture, yeah, look at the quality, bro. This is a while back. Nigga, cameras were just invented on some shit like, this shit is crazy. Trayvon Martin. Trayvoning, that's what they call it. Damn, that shit is crazy, bro. These niggas is weird. Dark humor.
Some Skittles and playing dead on the ground. Like, what type of demonic? How is this funny? This shit is demonic as and I don't care. It's not the same. Charlie Kirk went around degrading black people, immigrants, gays, transgenders. He spread hate. So obviously those people are not going to like him. And let's even go a couple years ago. George Floyd. I know y'all love to say, oh, George Floyd, he was a criminal. He was this and that. What y'all say? Nobody deserves to die, right? Yeah. Tell me why you got grown ass white men doing the George Floyd challenge, putting in like.
What the fuck? I've never seen or heard anything about this shit. This is crazy. They think that shit funny, bro. This is actually crazy. That's insane, bro. This is demonic. Yeah, this is like evil. Evil human beings. This is insane, bro.
This stuff is sickening.
That shit not illegal either. Like dissing the dead. Dissing the dead should be kind of like, that should be an offense. I ain't gonna cap. Right? Like, would you want Americans to be known as like, we diss the dead over here? You know what I'm saying? This is what we do. There's no penalties or repercussions for dissing the dead. You can diss the dead all you want. There's nothing wrong with it. Is that how they want America to just be? That's crazy, bro. That shit should be illegal. I'm not gonna lie. It's crazy, bro.
Bro, it's extremely sickening and it's so hypocritical. It's always dark humor.
And when you see that, like, I don't believe in that tit for tat shit, cause you ain't supposed to just, we not supposed to stoop down to their level, bro. No bullshit. That make you no better than the evil people. You just like them. If you do that shit, you're just like them. You're just like them. You deserve exactly what they deserve. At that point, you know what I'm saying? Have you ever watched a movie where they was like, where like the hero doesn't kill the villain because it makes him just like him? That's y'all, bro. Y'all them type of niggas who just gonna pull the trigger and say fuck good riddance. Now you're in jail for the rest of your life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's never good to just retaliate, bro. Just ignore it. Keep moving forward. Focus on you. And that's the best thing you can do. Focus on you. You know? But yeah, it's unfortunate, bro. It's crazy. But I do get where other people coming from. There's a lot of people out there who like to tit for tat and get back, you know? And that's exactly what they did.
It's a white person. Now, I will say this, bro. I miss that just chill, hardcore era of white dudes. Tony Hawk, Jeff Hardy, Rob Dyrdek. Like, what happened to those type of white dudes? I watch a lot of TV with
they're still around, bro. A lot of cool white dudes are still around. There's a lot of cool white people all around the world. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the world's full of racism, full of racists. It's just like there are racist white people and there are good, peaceful white people. I just don't understand how like people just start generalizing shit. Because us black people, we don't like to be generalized and be like, all black people are bad because this nigga did this and blah, blah, blah. Bro, just stop generalizing people, bro. That shit lame. It's annoying. It's uncalled for. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you living your life peacefully and now somebody's stereotyping you because of what somebody else did? That don't make no sense. Does it? That's like going to jail for a crime that you did not commit. Like, nigga, he did it. Just because I'm black too doesn't mean I did it. But yeah, I guess it's not how people operate. I don't know.
People, I play video games starring white people, and then it's like now in the back of my mind, I'm like, damn, bro, do dude even rock with me? Do you have a secret agenda against my kind? I can't even, I can't look at it the same. It's so draining and tiring to have that perspective towards everything, but as a black person, we gotta do that to be safe. And it's like when I'm out in public, bro, I have
he feel like he gotta stay on guard. But that's cool. You don't gotta like completely trust him. Just, I don't know. You don't gotta be all like vicious towards them either though. I don't know how to explain it, bro. I've always gotten the same amount of energy from white people than I have black people. Like, it's the same with Asians, anybody. I'm a likable nigga. Like, everybody fuck with me. Not gonna lie. Never really had one of those situations. Probably on a video game, but I don't take that shit serious because it's a video game. Niggas wouldn't say that shit to my face. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't play Call of Duty, but Fortnite, sometimes on Roblox too, niggas would get banned just to say that shit. Shit crazy.
Have great interactions with white people. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, I be speaking first. I be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, what's good? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I see an old lady, no matter white or black, I'm gonna hold the door for her. Old white man, old black man, I'm gonna hold.
Yeah, me too. I'm just like that. I'll hold the door for a lady, you know what I'm saying? Don't matter what race she is. It don't matter, like, as long as you moving like that, I don't see how you can find somebody who racist unless you're attracting that shit. You know what I'm saying?
The door for them, bro. That's just a person that I am. And that's why I just keep talking about this generation, because it seems like we're going a step back. Like the generation before them.
Like, what generation talking about? Alpha? Because I'm Gen Z and I do that. I've always been respectful, saying yes ma'am, no ma'am. I've always been respectful, bro. You know what I'm saying? Never been that type of nigga who just like show out. Nope.
Like, I don't know. I don't think they was as racist as they are now, bro. And that's crazy to say. But I'm going to just end this video before I go off on a whole tangent. I want to say I appreciate all of the support. We are at 50,000 subscribers.
Congratulations, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this shit down in the comments. I love y'all boys. I'm seeing you on the next video. And I'm out.